Starts here. Markets, price determination and equilibrium. This topic we will do. First part will consist basically questions on markets. Price taking firms, firms that operate in perfectly competitive market are said to be small relative to market. Which of the following best describes their smallness? Individual firm must have fewer than 10 employees. No, this is wrong. We don't say 10 employees, 11 employees is big or so on. Individual firm faces downward sloping demand curve. This is wrong. Individual firm face a demand curve which is parallel to x-axis. Individual firm has assets less than 20 lakhs. No, there is no such thing. Individual firm is unable to affect market price through its output decision. Yes, whether you produce less or more, the output will not be affected. Sorry, the price will not be affected. Price taker firms advertise to increase their demand. No, there is no advertisement cost. So do not advertise because most advertising is harmful for the society. Definitely not. Do not advertise because they can sell as much as they want at the current price. This seems to be correct or not? हाँ, वो लोग जितना चाहे बेच सकते हैं कि नहीं प्राइस पे. Who advertise will get more profits than those who do not. No. This C is the correct answer. Okay. Then third one. Which of the following is not a characteristics of price taker? Not a characteristics. Total revenue is equal to price into quantity. TR is equal to P into Q. This is correct. AR is equal to price. Average revenue is equal to price. You are charging same price. Negatively sloped demand. This is not a feature of price taker. You have a demand curve which is perfectly elastic. It is not negatively sloped. Okay. It has infinite slope. Okay. Oh, sorry, it has zero slope. Then infinitely elastic. Then marginal revenue is equal to price. Yes, marginal revenue price is a feature of price taker because every extra unit you sell at the same price. So your extra revenue is equal to price. C is the answer. They don't have negatively sloped demand. Which of the following is not a characteristic of price taker? Again, same thing repeated. Okay, here the option is A. But okay. Which is not a characteristic. No. Fourth का आंसर A है. Sale of branded articles is a common situation in case. Branded is very common in case of monopolistic competition. Everybody says we are different. Where AR is equal to 10 and AC is equal to 8. When AR is equal to 10 and AC is equal to 8, the firm makes a normal profit, net profit, gross profit. The answer is super normal profit. Your cost, implicit cost and your cost of alternative employment is included in AC. उसके बाद भी कुछ कमा रहे हो 10 रुपए में बेच के, तो it is super normal profit. Okay, or super profits also called as super profits. Okay, which of the following is not the characteristics of price taker? 7 ऑब्जेक्ट इसमें तीसरी बार लगातार अलग अलग मॉडल पेपर्स में. Positively sloped demand curve. This is not a feature. TR is equal to P into Q. AR is equal to price. MR is equal to price. These all are the features of perfect competition. Individual seller has these 3 characteristics, but not this one. They have a demand curve which is parallel to x-axis. Again same. Which of the following is not a characteristic of price taker? Again we say negatively slope demand curve. Okay. All are the features of monopoly except. Now they are telling which is not a feature of monopoly. There is a single seller. Yes, this is a feature. The firm is a price taker. So firm is a price taker. This is not a feature. The firm is a price maker. The firm produces a unique product. Yes, अकेला है वो, unique ही है. The existence of some advertising, that can be advertising also. Monopoly refers to a firm's ability to earn economic profit, restrict entry into industry, set prices above marginal cost, possess economies of scale. Now, monopoly means this economic profit, setting marginal cost prices above MC. This is not in your hand, but definitely you have to restrict entry into the industry. Okay, follow this. King demand curve in oligopoly market explains. It explains what? Price and output determination, existence of few firms in the market. The answer is price rigidity. Okay, follow this. Share traded in stock exchange deficit characteristics which are very close to what? Shares sold in the markets are very close to perfect competition. Okay, mark A. A firm under perfect competition will make minimum losses in the short run at a point where a firm in the perfect market competition will make minimum losses when MC is greater than MR. No. MR is greater than MC. No. MC is equal to MR. Here at this point losses are minimized और profit is maximized. Profit हो रहा है तो maximum profit होगा, अगर loss चल रहा है तो minimum loss होगा. Which of the following is not a feature of perfect competition? Large number of buyers and sellers, small number of buyers and sellers. This is not a feature. Freedom of entry and exit and goods are homogeneous is definitely a feature of perfect competition. The demand curve is also known as marginal revenue curve, marginal utility curve, average revenue curve. Demand curve is also known as what? Average revenue curve. Price discrimination occurs when? Price discrimination means charging different prices to different types of customers. Producer sells specific commodity to different buyers for the same price. No. Producer sells specific commodity or service to different buyers at two or more different prices due to difference in cost. He is selling at two different prices, but it is not due to difference in cost. Producer sells specific commodity or service to different buyers at two or more different prices for reasons not associated with difference in cost. This should be the answer C. Okay, he is selling to different buyers at different prices, but there is no difference in cost. Which of the following statement is correct? Monopolists earn only profits. Firms in perfect competitive market are price makers. This is incorrect. Then industry in a perfect market is a price taker. Industry is not a price taker, firm is a price taker. AR curve and demand curve are same. This is correct. D1 is correct. Okay. Soap industry is an example of oligopoly, perfect competition, monopolistic competition. The answer is monopolistic competition. There are large number of sellers selling differentiated products. कितने सारे सोप में है देखो, टाटा, गोदरेज, हिंदुस्तान लीवर, so many are there in soap. A purely competitive firm's supply schedule in the short period is determined by competitive firm's supply schedule is determined by marginal cost curve. Understand this. Okay, marginal cost curve से डिसाइड होता है supply schedule. Okay, I'll explain this how it happens. See. How it happens. How is marginal cost curve a supply schedule? We have done equilibrium. देखो ये है x axis output. Now here this is marginal cost curve. If this is perfect competition, AR is equal to MR. So you will stop here. If price is OA, you will supply OM. है कि नहीं? इतना बनाओगे ना, MC is equal to MR. यहाँ मिला कि नहीं? तो तुम लोग इतना बनाओगे. Now what happens if the price rises to OB? Then this will be the intersecting point, and you will supply ON. If the price rises to OC, then this will be the supply, and you will supply OQ. Now what happens? This should at OA our supply is OM. At OB, so this marginal cost curve, rising part of marginal cost curve is nothing but what? Supply curve. Okay? आया समझ में? At this intersect यहाँ होता है तो OM supply होती है. Hello? So the answer is C. Okay. A condition needed for perfectly competitive market to exist is that. What is the condition for perfectly competitive market? Buyers are able to influence the price of the commodity. No. Any units of commodity are considered by a buyer to be different. No. Buyers discriminate their purchase based on non-price factors. There are no change. There are no non-price factors. There are no obstacles to the free mobility of resources. Yes, this is correct. 20th answer is D. There are no obstacles in the free mobility of resources. Resources can move from one industry to another industry. There is absolutely no problem in that. Okay. After selling 10 units, the seller realizes 12,000, and after selling 15 units, he realizes 20,000. So, what is the marginal revenue? Now, 10 units is selling for how much? 12,000, and 15 units for 20,000. So, 5 units are giving him how much? 5 units are giving him 8,000. 8,000 कैसे आया? 20,000 minus 12,000. So, per unit will be 1600. Marginal revenue is 1600. Getting this? Okay. 20th. The condition for perfectly competitive industry to exist is that of. What is the condition of perfectly competitive industry? There are no obstacles to free mobility of resources. पहला है buyers are able to influence the price. Buyers are not able to influence the price. Any unit of a commodity are considered by the buyers to be different. all the commodities are homogeneous, so this is not a characteristics of PC. Buyers discriminate in their purchase based on non-price factors. Buyers don't discriminate. Okay, there are no obstacles in the free mobility of labor. This is a correct statement. After selling 10 units, the seller realizes 12,000, and after selling 15 units, he realized 20,000. What is the marginal revenue? Now, he has sold 5 units more. Here he is selling 10 and then he is selling 15. And he realizes 12,000 at 10 units and 20,000 at 15 units. So, extra 8,000 is for 5 units. 5 यूनिट का कितना रुपया है? 8,000. तो 1 यूनिट का कितना होगा? 1,600, which is not a essential of pure competition. Pure competition में क्या होता है? क्या कंडीशन होती है? Large number of buyers, large number of sellers, homogeneous product, and freedom of entry and exit. Large number of buyers. Pure competition. First 4 conditions are homogeneous product, freedom of entry. These are all features of pure competition. Perfect knowledge among buyers. Now, when we go ahead, we say no transportation cost, perfect knowledge, mobility of factors of production, no government intervention, and rationality. These 4, 5 features are not the next 5 features will make the competition perfect but not pure. Pure तो 3 factors से होता है. So D is the answer. Perfect knowledge is a feature of pure competition, perfect competition, but not pure competition. What is the shape of AR curve faced by a firm under perfect competition? AR curve, average revenue curve, is horizontal. Perfect competition में है ना, parallel to x-axis. Which of the following is not a essential condition of pure competition? Large number of buyers and sellers. It is a condition of pure. Yes, absence of transportation cost is not a condition of pure competition. Under which of the following forms of market structure does a firm has no control over the price of the product? अपने प्राइस पे कंट्रोल कब नहीं होता है? इट इज अ केस ऑफ प्योर कंपटीशन. इन मोनोपोली, ओलिगोपोली, मोनोपोलिस्टिक, you can decide the price. Here you are a price taker, not a price maker. Firms in monopolistic markets are price takers, givers, makers and acceptors. Answer is 27 का A. 27 का आंसर क्या है? They are price takers. Okay, follow or not? 27 का आंसर क्या है? A होगा. Okay, A is answer. हाँ, wrong दिया पीछे. Markets which have 2 firms are known as duopoly. Okay, monopolist can determine price, output, either price or output. He can decide either price or output. He cannot decide both. Okay, so monopolist can determine either price or output. The market structure in which number of sellers is small but there is interdependent in decision making by the firms is known as, number of sellers are small but there is an interdependence, that is called as oligopoly. Follow this? Yes or no? Okay, so